Hey guys, came for 15, back at it again with another NFL predictions video where we're going to be talking about week six. Giving our predictions, joined by my Uncle Daryl. And last week we had a relatively chill week because the Bears didn't play, but we got to play Monday night against the Commanders. But we'll give our predictions for that. The one game that did shock me was the Giants blowing out the Eagles, just manhandling.
Didn't shock me.
Really?
No, man. The Eagles are playing to placate to the whining and complaining of their wide receivers, and they're not running the ball with
They can't
any
run the ball
kind of
good either.
consistency.
They ain't running the ball good.
No, they ain't running the ball good at all. They're not trying to win at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to throw to Devonta Smith and they're trying to throw to A.J. Brown, trying to please these guys. Well, I hope y'all happy. I hope you two guys are happy because y'all getting the ball. But you had a struggle win last week getting the ball, and then the Giants just completely blasted y'all because guess what? They ran the football.
No, the Broncos beat them. The
The
Broncos beat
Giants
them.
beat the Giants beat the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles are on a two-game losing streak.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Broncos got them too.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, because they don't run the football. And I think the Giants damn near ran the football 40 times.
Cam Scatterboo,
Oh,
every time he runs the ball, the more I look at Ryan Poles and say, why did we not go after this guy? If your first running back on the board was Trevion Henderson, why was this not easy number two? I would have taken the second overall. I would have used our second round pick just to get this guy alone.
mm-hmm.
I like
I
what,
like Scatterbo. I like Scatterbo more than I did Henderson.
yeah, the way he's playing, and he's getting more play time than what Henderson
Yeah,
did in New England.
and he runs with reckless abandon. He don't care about who in front of him. And on top of that, he's also willing to do the little things.
Mhm.
Anyway, I digress.
I knew when he came out of the draft, I'm like, I don't know if anybody in Chicago, but that he's one of the guys circled in on my board, and yet
Mm-hmm.
this guy is was not circled on the board for the Bears nor any other teams. But you know that's a good thing. And again, Jackson Dart looked really good out there. I think
And
the one takeaway was funny. Jackson Dart again had to go out. Now I will say I like the fact that he can run. They might need to tell him, hey, bro, just slide and get down because we don't need you getting hit, having to go into the tent and get evaluated for concussion. So then we got to go run bum Russell Wilson out there. The one Russell Wilson play to go out there, dude can't even complete a freaking pass. The ball is like 10 yards short of their intended
yeah,
receiver. You had freaking Dable on the sideline. They show it, and he's screaming at the freaking their medical dude's like, dude, what's the problem? What's taking so long? I guess the owner came out, John Mara said, we handled this internally with first things first. If I John Mara, if you're listen, your coach is fighting for his job, and he knows the current quarterback, who's a rookie, he actually makes his offense go. You put in this old veteran Russell Wilson, and
yeah,
it looks like the first week and week three of the season he was up in there.
yeah. And you also got to ask yourself, as far as Dave was concerned, whose choice was it to put Jackson Dart in? Was it management or was it Dable?
It had to be management.
Had to be management. Anyway, again, I digress.
Yeah. He's looking good out there. He's giving this. It looks like the Giants. I'm gonna slow my roll, but it looks like right now the Giants may have found their quarterback of the future. But we'll see.
I'm contemplating picking him up in my fantasy league. That's just how good Jackson Dart looked.
We got another international game. I know my uncle disagrees, but I'm like, Jesus, how many international games are we gonna get in one season?
You can have them all over here as far as I can.
The only problem is they ain't giving them like highlight matchups. You're getting Vikings Browns. At least the games are going to the
That
wire.
was actually a decent football game, though. Come on now. It wasn't boring. That was a good
It was
football
a good
game.
game. I was pulling for the Browns to win, and they did the Browns' typical
Well,
choke.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, but that was actually a good football game. And on top of that, Jacksonville is not bad. New England's not bad, and they were all up here, so it's not that big of a
Well, I think this game may be a blowout. Broncos Jets.
You did say the Jets are the worst football team in the league.
Yeah, the Jets are the worst football team in the league. I watched that entire game against the Cowboys. And the Cowboys did the whole thing where Schottenheimer says, "Oh yeah, Eberflus knows Justin Fields well, so he knows his tendencies and he knows everything." And I'm thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be a repeat of Caleb Williams all over again." The last time he said statements like that, and then the Jets' offense again goes down the field on their first drive, fumbles the ball, and then after that, nothing. And the
I
defense,
mean,
man, the defense was
it,
getting carved up.
it's hard to argue with you though. It's hard to argue with you. Ever since Robert Saleh left, I mean, they have just. I
And
mean,
people were saying like, bro, and I think it was Greg Olson. He was on Barstool Sports podcast, and he was talking about the Jets because he called the Jets Cowboys game, and he
yeah,
literally said he's like, how do you go from Robert Saleh, who's a defensive minded coach, to Aaron Glenn, who's another defensive coach, and your defense actually got worse?
I think it's just two different, you know, um, ways. I think they prefer to run defense. I mean,
Yeah,
because keep in mind, Aaron's Glenn's defense in Detroit. I mean, it wasn't great.
yeah, it wasn't great.
It really wasn't. Robert Saleh's defense in New York, and when he was with San Francisco, you can kind of say that Jets defense under him was damn near elite.
Yeah,
In San Francisco, it definitely was elite.
yeah.
But I mean, they my bad. I,
Sorry, guys. You were saying.
I was saying Robert Saleh could have did more because his defenses were pretty good. Under San Francisco, they were elite.
Yeah.
You know, his last year with the Jets, it was darn good. So I mean, two different philosophies as far as how you run a defense with between Glenn and Saleh.
Yeah. Um, Look, I like Justin Fields as much as the next guy, but he's looking like he's a backup quarterback at best. He's just not good. He doesn't do, and then the game's super late, and of course the statistics, they are what they are, but that's like garbage time when teams playing prevent defense, and that's why obviously fantasy wise he's good because when they
Yeah,
get that down big, he'll go out there maybe get a touchdown or two, try to make it somewhat interesting, but it was a blowout.
yeah.
Uh,
What
Again,
can you do?
we're Bear fans. We like Justin this time here, but we know why the Bears moved off on Justin Fields.
That's true.
The exact same reason why, the Steelers, albeit they gave him a few games to start last year, and they said, you know what, we'll take our chance of Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
So the Jets have no other quarterback to trust. Now, I will say Tyrod Taylor against the Buccaneers did look better and made the offense actually look better than what Justin Fields is looking at. But outside that Pittsburgh Steelers game, he hasn't looked good.
I think it's just again philosophy. I mean, if you know what kind of quarterback you have, then you can run the right system for him to succeed. And I gotta admit, you're dropping back five wide, and if Garrett Wilson ain't open, he ain't throwing it. He running. That's what I see. I don't see him trying to move the ball around. Um, I don't see.
We've been saying this the past few years.
Yeah, he'll
But
lock in on one receiver, and if that one receiver ain't open,
huh?
then sure, he gone.
Yeah.
So
Broncos are going to win this game more than likely in a blowout.
Broncos should win the game still anyway. I got.
Browns at Steelers. Dylan Gabriel's still the quarterback after Joe Flacco got traded to the Bengals, which we'll talk about. Shedeur Sanders is the number 2 quarterback.
Steelers. I can't see Dylan Gabriel beating Pittsburgh. Not in Pittsburgh anyway.
Yeah, I'll go with Steelers. I think Steelers will beat them by 3 points because you got to respect that defense. I wish they traded away Greg Newsome though.
Well, the Cleveland has given up over 30 points already twice this year. So I mean, the defense hadn't been stellar. They've been good. But make no mistake about it, they haven't been great. Well, so I would not be shocked.
One of the times they got blown out was against the Detroit Lions, and we see how that Detroit Lions offense is, though.
Yeah, but twice this year they've given up more than 30 points.
Who's the other team they give up 30 points to? Well, the Ravens, when they were actually good.
Yeah. So, I mean, Cleveland's defense is good, but it has not been.
Yeah, but against old Aaron Rodgers, they should.
Let's not scream. Pittsburgh's been playing well.
We'll see. They're coming off a bye week. We'll see.
I'm gonna still say Pittsburgh should win.
Yeah, I'll still go Pittsburgh. I'd say they win by 3. Yeah. 17-14. Yeah. That's how generous.
Okay. Yeah, you just don't like Aaron Rodgers because he was with Green Bay. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with him and his skills as a quarterback and the foundation of the Pittsburgh Steelers and how they're running their organization with him as quarterback. It's got everything to do with, hey, he was in Green Bay. He played with Green Bay. He sucks.
We'll see.
As long as you admit to it, thank you very much.
Chargers at Dolphins. Dolphins blew a game they should have beat the Panthers, and then the Chargers, well, they looked all great to start the season off, and they dropped the last 2 games. But then again, we brought this up. They got to stay healthy because they got no depth.
Correct.
And they lost Amarian Hampton after losing Najee Harris, and now they got no depth at running back. Sounds like
none whatsoever. So now they just got to drop back with Dan Marino Jr. probably 40 plus times in order to even be considered to get a win.
And even then, he's been playing average at best.
Yeah, he has. He hasn't been playing great football. And I'm on record by saying they're a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
So, Miami has been playing better football, believe it or not, since Tyreek Hill went down.
Yeah.
And they're at home. And I think which is interesting to mention that the Chargers has to come all the way from California to Miami. When do they do that? Were they there early in the week so they can probably get them a little R&R time, a little rest? Did they?
These teams fly out probably like for teams who play on Monday night, they fly out on Saturday. For teams who have games on Sunday, they fly out Friday.
That's and sometimes that could be a tall task. That kind of travel, that distance, it might be an issue. Will it be an issue that'll contribute to a win or a loss? I really don't think so. But at the same time, it's an issue nonetheless. So I'm gonna go with Miami.
I'll go with the Chargers one more time.
I'm gonna go with Miami, honestly. And Tua's playing the last couple of games. He hasn't been bad. So I'm gonna go with Miami.
Next up, Patriots at the Saints. Patriots.
Yeah, I'm not at the point where I can actually trust the Saints just yet.
They're a hot and cold team.
Yeah, but they're at home, and they play much better when they're at home. So, but even still, be that as it may, they're still the Saints. Yeah, I'm going with the Patriots.
Rams at Ravens. Rams coming off a pretty bad loss on Thursday night last week, to the 49ers. I thought they should
And
have.
the Ravens has just been playing bad football. They can't stop the run. They can't run the ball.
Nope.
And right now, the number one player is down with a hamstring, so they got to go with Cooper Rush again.
Yeah.
No, man, Ravens ain't winning.
Rams. Yeah. This should be a get back on track game for the Rams. If for whatever reason they find a way to lose this game, I don't know what that says about the Rams, but the Ravens are probably
Well,
the Ravens are probably dead in the season. They would have to have
well,
them.
I'll say this: I expect Kyron Williams to have a big game.
Oh yeah. Ravens done for the season, personally. If you ask me, I don't think there's nothing they can do.
I'm not gonna go that far just yet. I'm gonna just say that um, I think Kyron Williams will have a big game. I don't see any scenario where Derrick Henry goes off for a mass amount of yards. I can't see Cooper Rush, getting the ball to playmakers in the passing game. I just can't see it. So I'm gonna just stick with the Rams.
Cardinals at Colts. The only thing coming out of the Cardinals is the fact that DeMarcado, he pulled probably one of the stupidest moves ever by dropping the ball at the goal line before even getting to the end zone.
And
This
on
is the,
top
this
of
is the second time that happened?
with him,
No, no, no. The second time we've seen that this year in
yeah,
football.
Deshaun Jackson did it a few years ago.
No, this year, this year. I think it was the Colts player
Oh,
that did it.
this year? No, I don't know about this year.
No, the Colts player did that. He dropped the ball. He
Really?
when they were playing the Rams. The one dude, he was gonna walk in and then he let go of the ball and the ball got kicked out.
What goes on when what go?
I don't know. See, look,
These guys play football for the better part of their entire life, and they don't know to take the ball completely across into the end zone. Just
yeah.
bonehead, just
DeMarco's
dumb.
lucky he didn't get cut. The way Jonathan Gannon
Really,
reacted by dang near putting his hands on him.
really.
Yeah, people got that on camera. I personally don't
And now
agree.
you got Kyler Murray who may not play because of a foot injury. So I mean, that's not the way to go into, you know.
Yeah, the loss they had to the Titans. That's one of those losses. I think it reminds me back when we lost to the damn Commanders last year in the Hail Mary. That's one of those type of
Yeah,
losses where it's like, you know what? I think you guys are just gonna lose out the rest of the way, and you guys, it's just gonna be bad the rest. Jonathan Gannon's probably
yeah.
gonna lose his
I don't
job.
think it's gonna get any better with Arizona because they basically skating by anyway.
Yeah,
They're probably one major injury from being, you know, um, being a top 5 pick in the draft next year. I mean, and then on top of that, they're in the NFC West.
yeah.
It is just not going to get any better for them. They got to play better football and they got to stay healthy. And right now, they're not doing either one of those things.
Colts are gonna win this game. They just look.
Colts are going to win it. And again, the Colts are still scoring 30.
Yep.
Doesn't seem to matter who they play.
Yeah. Seattle at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville impressed me, even albeit it was against Kansas City. Jacksonville really impressed me. Their head coach is dialing some stuff up.
Yeah,
And since they're at home, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. I think they're gonna keep that going.
yeah. I'll go with Jacksonville as the home team. I'll go with Jacksonville. Seattle's
Yeah,
having a feel good moment because Mariners got to the ALCS yesterday,
that
15.
was a good game though too.
That was a good game. Yeah.
It was a good game. I mean, I was actually up 15 innings, so you can imagine what time I went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So yeah, Jaguars, and then they got an impressive win, albeit Trevor Lawrence dang near almost messed it up by tripping. But hey, Seattle Tampa Bay was a good game. I was watching that game even though I was at a hockey game last week. I'm like, oh, this game is
yeah,
going forth.
yeah. But speaking of Jacksonville, it takes a really good football team to bounce back from things that go wrong. And
Yeah, they look like Liam Cohen's the guy. We were mocking this guy for saying Duval the way
yeah,
he said it, but he's got
yeah,
4-1.
yeah,
I
he
tie with
does.
tie with Indy for best in the South.
Yeah. Who would have thunk it?
I know. Cowboys and Panthers.
I'm gonna stay on that Panthers train, buddy. As long as they're at home, I'm gonna stay on that Panthers train. And the Dallas defense is not good at all. But if they win this game, they gotta score some points. They don't, I mean,
You know they can
and
put up.
I'm talking upwards of 30.
Well, we know they
And
can.
Dallas can do it. Dallas can do it. The question is, can they get stops?
Yeah, I'm still going Dallas to win this game.
I'm going Carolina until they prove me wrong.
Oh God, why are we giving this? Thank God. See, this is why I'm going to go to the hockey game again tomorrow because I'm looking at the afternoon slate. We're starting out with Titans Raiders.
Ooh. You said Titans and the Raiders?
Yes, that's one of the afternoon games, bro. It's the lesser two evils, two teams that suck.
Okay, I don't trust. I I don't trust the Raiders. So you know what? And I'm
Uh,
not gonna start today. I'm gonna go Titans,
Yeah, if Gino keeps throwing picks, then
and he throwing them by the boatloads.
yeah. And also, when you have Pete Carroll come out and say he was thinking about benching Gino, you already know. You already know.
Yeah, you already know you done anyway.
So, yeah. Bengals at Packers. Joe Flacco has the second time to beat the Packers again in the same season.
You would
I,
love that, wouldn't you?
I would love that, but I don't think
But
that's
you
happening.
know it ain't gonna happen. You need to stop. In his first game with the Bengals, you think that this is just gonna automatically all of a sudden just pop together and come out, and then next thing you know, they're they're back just because they got Joe Flacco. No, Green Bay's gonna win this football game. They got the better defense. Um, they run the ball a little bit more with more aggression. They should be able to win the line of scrimmage, and they're at home.
Yeah. Trey Henderson already in trade talks. Hopefully the Bears go get him because they need a pass rush.
Mm, maybe.
I'd rather go get him than
The question is, what do they give up
oh,
for that salary?
I trade the Bengals Montez Sweat. He's worthy to get off my team the way he plays.
Then that don't really help the pass rush.
Trey Henderson
You
has,
trade one pass rusher to get another pass rusher.
well, at least Trey
You're
Henderson.
losing a pass rusher.
Yeah, I know, but Trey Hendrickson's more consistent at getting home to the quarterback than what I'm seeing Sweat this year.
Well, yeah, but I honestly think that if we add him as a pass rusher, then
Then
we
I would
gain
trade,
a
then
pass
if that's
rusher.
the case, then trade Dio away. Get Dio off the team.
Nah, I don't want to. If Dio would stop bull rushing all the damn time and actually make some moves,
That's
but
why
that's all he does. He bull rushes.
that's why I would trade him for Trey Hendrickson.
And I mean, and then that's the thing. We need a pass rusher with some skills.
Well,
That's why I miss Booker.
well, we'll see. We'll see how Booker looks when he comes and plays. Because if he looks
Well,
like
I'm saying that's why I miss him. You know,
oh,
he
he played
seemed to
really
have a
good.
little bit more versatility when he actually um, engages in a pass rush. Whereas the other ones, all they're doing is bull rushing. There's just no creativity whatsoever.
Probably the most entertaining slot in the afternoon game, or the most entertaining game in the afternoon slot. 49ers at Buccaneers.
I like the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
Yeah, I like the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are scoring points.
And
And they've
Booker.
shown they can, yeah, they've shown they can win without Urban, and they'll go with him. They'll go without him for another week. And yeah, I like the Buccaneers.
The Baker Mayfield probably #1 MVP right now.
Really?
I would say he's the probably favorite to win the MVP.
Over Josh Allen?
Yeah, he's played better than Josh Allen this year.
Okay. All right.
You think after
I mean,
last you think after last week's performance, Josh Allen is number one for MVP?
well,
I would disagree. I'd say Baker
I
Mayfield is
mean,
probably it's him and Jared Goff right now. Yeah, Josh Allen's three if you're talking MVP for me. Way Baker's got the
you
team.
know what? You know what? Yeah, I gotta admit, I probably wouldn't mind seeing. I love his transformation though, into what he was when he first came into the league, into what he is now. I will say that I do like how he's adapted from what he from his immaturity. I will say that I appreciate that look with Baker,
And,
and I think it'll be pretty cool to see him win an MVP.
and he's
So
gone
yeah, I'm on board with it.
and he's already gone through two offensive coordinators and he still has the offense moving the ball like
Yeah,
crazy. He lost to
and he's
Dayton
moving the
Allen.
ball like crazy, and his old offensive coordinator is in Jacksonville. That just
Yeah, and
so I
the
mean
old
that
one is
says a
in
lot for Baker.
and the other old one is in Carolina.
Yeah, that says a lot for Baker. No matter who your signal caller is, I'm gonna still put up some points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday night football game, Lions at Chiefs. I hate to say it, but I have to go with the Lions with the way they keep looking.
Yeah, they look good.
Now they
And
all the Bengals led by Jake Browning almost tried to make a comeback, but
and the Chiefs can't stop the run.
yeah.
And they don't seem interested in running the ball. When your quarterback is your lead rusher, that's a problem. For me, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, they're just not running the ball. They're like Philadelphia right now. They're not running the ball, and they put all their hopes, dreams on Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Detroit too.
And then we got another 2 Monday night game slot. I wish it was just one so I could focus on one game at a time, but whatever. Bills at Falcons.
I'm not focusing on that game. I could care less about that game.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna be the same way, but
Yeah, but I mean, to pick a team right now, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
yeah.
I
You have to
mean,
think they're coming in mad.
yeah, they should come in mad, losing the way they lost last week.
Stephon Diggs was cutting up last week. He made that like it was his Super Bowl. He went above and beyond to try to win.
He gonna talk all of that crap and watch. Won't even make the damn playoffs.
Oh, I'm regretting it. The way he's been playing as of late, he's actually doing good fantasy, and I cut him because he wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, I got him in my league.
Yeah, we got
Just
the Bills should beat the Falcons at home.
the Bills should beat the Falcons.
So, and then obviously probably prime time game. I know I'm going to keep seeing this replay all over again. The stupid Hail Mary. The Bears at the Commanders. Can the Bears avenge that loss? And I don't give a crap. I don't care. I'm picking with my dang heart. The Bears are going to
Yeah,
beat the Commanders.
the Bears are gonna win this football game. I honestly think, in my heart of hearts, the Bears know they can beat these cats.
Yeah. Only
The
problem that I
Bears
have.
know. I was going to say the Bears know the only reason why they won that football game is because the Bears gift wrapped it to them.
Yeah. The only problem I have, which can play to the Commanders' advantage, is we just can't stop the run. So we can't stop the run. So whether it's Krosky Merritt, Jaden Daniels. Now I will say, hey, Jaden Daniels, if he wants to run, go mess him up. Make him pay till he wants to start
If
getting
you
down.
can get a lick on them, you hear me, Jaquan Brisker? If y'all can get a lick on them, get a lick. Don't get a lick illegally, but if you can get one, get one.
Yeah. Hopefully the offense, they can play a complete game. They're not.
But I think their running back room in Washington is pretty thin, though.
Yeah.
I think they're around two on the depth chart right now as well. But us,
we got no running. It's just Swift and
we ain't got no running game because we refuse to do it.
refuse to do it.
This is where I draw the line. This is where I've been drawing the line with Ben Johnson. I mean, you got running backs. I mean, use them. They're not coughing up the football. The offensive line is not getting any opportunities to get warm enough to win at the line of scrimmage. I mean, you putting everything on Caleb Williams. At some point, these guys in the backfield need to earn their keep.
Yeah. Well, Ben Johnson, in his press conference, they did ask him a question. He did say, "Well, yes, the run game is kind of a culmination of everything." He also explained the fact that, hey, sometimes these offensive linemen, they just are not holding their blocks. Now, there is a change to
Yeah.
the offensive line. Braxton Jones, finally, thank God, has been benched. Albeit, we got an undrafted rookie in Theo Benedict starting, but at this point, anybody's better than Braxton Jones.
Yeah, I agree with you there as well too. Because I gotta admit, and I've said this, and this is what I firmly believe in winning football. Run the ball, stop the run. Quarterback don't make any mistakes. Now, unfortunately, with the Bears, they're having issues with two of them things. I mean, Caleb is not really making a lot of mistakes, but he would benefit greatly from a really good running game. And the Bears defense ain't stopping the run or they haven't shown they can stop the
Stop
run.
the run, get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, they haven't.
So, yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be tough, but I think they can win.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll be motivated enough to, slay the demons that were created in last year's game.
Yeah.
Especially Tyreek Stevenson. I look for Tyreek Stevenson to have a really good game.
Yeah. Terry McLaurin and Noah Brown. Yes, Noah Brown, the same save here for them last year. Not playing.
They're out.
They're out.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, if they suiting up in that jersey, I mean, they got to go.
Yeah. So I hope the Bears can upset the demons that they once did. I hope finally coming out of bye week, they can actually get a win because they actually have a bad record coming out of bye weeks.
Yeah. So. I'm hoping for the trifecta again. Bama won. Hopefully we get the Cubs to win. And then to end the trifecta, we get the Chicago Bears to beat Washington on Monday night. So
the double UCLA one again.
Hey man, that'll be great for me. So hopefully we get all of that done.
UCLA won again. So.
Oh wow, that's so nice.
Well, we beat Alabama. Penn State, and then we beat.
You beat Penn State.
Well, we beat Penn State last week. You didn't.
Well, Penn State ain't no good.
Yeah, I know Penn State sucks and they're average, but
yeah, I mean,
number 7 after firing the entire coaching staff. We got Rick Neuheisel's son on the team.
Oh yeah, that's great.
It ain't gonna amount to nothing, but I'm just happy that they're actually winning games.
But at the same time, it's something to look forward to next year and beyond. Yeah. But Alabama they could have lost too. I mean, you got to stop playing to the strength of the defense and stop depending on your quarterback 100% of the time.
Oh, wow.
Dude just ticked me off.
Indiana's beating Oregon.
Indiana's a good football team.
Texas, surprisingly, is beating Oklahoma right now.
Because, I mean, keep in mind, last year now, Indiana was doing well until they saw Ohio State.
And then Notre Dame.
Yeah. So, I mean, Indiana's a good football team, so I wouldn't sneeze too much on them.
And Texas,
and I'm pretty sure they learned from what they learned from who they were last year.
Yeah. And then Texas beating Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
That's
they're at home. They're at home.
It's on neutral field. Neutral field.
Is it in Texas?
Well, yes, it's in Texas, but it's neutral field.
Okay.
You know where
it's in the state of Texas. You know how them folks feel about their football.
I thought Ole Miss was going to lose to Washington State, but then Ole Miss came back.
Man, Ole Miss. I mean, Washington State had them. And then they kept turning the ball over.
Yeah. Well, that's our thoughts. I'm probably going to another hockey game during the afternoon slate because I can.
Okay. All right. Well, I got 2 hours before the Cubs play. So I'm going to go knock out for those 2 hours because right now it's just after midnight here. And don't root on our Cubbies to victory.
I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, we'll see you next week, or we'll see you maybe Monday night for the Bears game recap.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be a good time.
All right. All right. Catch you guys later. Peace.
All right.